Last year, I did a video game review on this really obscure educational game called Godzilla and Friends. It's a CD-ROM that was made to run on software like Windows 95. At the time, my virtual machine wasn't capable of running all the graphics in this game. So throughout my entire review, the game looked like this. It had a lot of missing colors and some bad lag. But now, I've corrected the issue, and I'm able to see the game as it was meant to be seen. And I was able to do this entirely because of one of you viewers. A viewer named Kralranatar left me step-by-step instructions on how to install files into my virtual machine so it can handle the graphics. And it worked! I've been sitting on a stack of CD-ROMs for a while now with Godzilla and Gamera, and now I can properly play and review all of them. But the first thing I wanted to do was go back to my video of Godzilla and Friends and swap all the video so you can watch the review with the true colorful graphics. The review's the same, the jokes are the same, although I sprinkled in a couple more, but now it looks right. I'll still leave the original video up for posterity, but I hope you take the time to check out the Godzilla and Friends review as it was meant to be seen. Enjoy. Behold, a lost treasure! A Godzilla video game so obscure, I could barely prove the goddamn thing exists. Yeah, I could hardly find anything about this on the web. This game is called Godzilla and Friends, Uproar on Monster Island. Why? What? Great Attack! That's actually the full title. And when you see this game, you'll also be asking, why and what? Godzilla and Friends came out as an educational CD-ROM game in 1997. It comes from Spike, makers of hit DVDs like Virtual Date with Sakai Yumi, Virtual Date with Suo Rieko, and Virtual Date with... Oh, get that out of here, that's not real! The game runs on older Macs or Windows 3.1 and Windows 95. Well, luckily, I was able to get a virtual machine running. Oh man, that sound is Gen X ASMR. Bad news! This is the only time you're going to hear an authentic roar for the rest of the video. So in this game, you play as Baby Godzilla. He comes out and introduces himself. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, all the kaiju talk in this game. As usual with Kid Godzillas, the plot here is that you can't breathe fire or anything, so therefore you have no value to your father. Then you choose if you're a circus freak or a freak of nature, and you enter your name in Japanese, so we'll try to skip this. You're on Monster Island with a couple of other kaiju. You have the option to switch between the 4 seasons. Different seasons will bring different kaiju out. When you click on a monster, it starts their minigame. The monster will appear and tell you how to play. In this game, King Ghidorah will request an animal, and you have to manually stop each slot in the slot machine to complete a picture. When you're correct, a baby Godzilla will hatch from the egg. Get 3 babies and you win. When you win a monster's game, you collect the icon of that monster. Collect all the icons and you win. Listen to these goddamn voice actors. I feel like they just grabbed software developers from the office and threw a script at them.
Yeah,
Anyway, Megalon wants you to make flowers consisting of specific petals and stems. You play the exact same game with Mothra as well, and I'm glad they got an actual female to voice her, even if they did just pull Trish from accounting. Mechagodzilla wants you to look at a fruit and then create an image of that fruit's cross-section.
Yeah. 僕は果物を切ったらステージの
This game is easy, but a bit of a chore. Come here, guy.
Can't catch me.
I want to click you. Come here.
Catch me, you guys.
It's the same game with Gaigan, only this time you're matching different versions of the same animal. Male and females, I guess. Oh, and have I mentioned how spectacular all the music in this game is? I haven't? Good. I'll be honest, I never quite figured out the Biollante game. It looks like you get a picture of a young insect and you take turns flipping leaves to find the adult version. The first person to get 3 points wins. But it's more of a game of luck, and for whatever reason, Biollante always gets to go first. Also, Biollante is voiced by a dude. This guy's gliding in like Batman. Oh no! There's just something wrong about forward-facing Rodan. It's like when the Simpsons face forward. It's not right. This game is probably the hardest one due to the language barrier. Because when you don't know exactly what you're looking for, it becomes just a game of luck. This game is for babies and you can't do it!
Yeah.
Here's Hedora with another slot machine game, this time with sea animals. And I feel like the voice actor for Hedora is the only one in the game who actually tried to be a character. Even if that character is an exhausted old woman. And I named my third cat Brian Wilson because I had sex with Brian Wilson in 1972. And why the hell is Hedora in the ocean teaching me about fish? In the movie, she would have killed all these fish by now. So that's all the monsters, but what happens when you actually click on Godzilla? Do you get a mini-game? No, you get a song! What the fuck? There's a pretty winter song about the process of hibernation. Here's a traditional Japanese tale. Just because Godzilla destroys Japan, it doesn't mean he doesn't respect the culture. And again, that's all these levels are. You don't have to do anything but watch, and you'll automatically win the appropriate icon. Oh, fuck you. This one's a rap song. Yeah, we're keeping it real. Rapping about the tough shit in life like cattle, flowers. Word to your Mothra. Once you get all of the icons, you're given a raft. Baby Godzilla gets in the raft, and you control his placement to dodge obstacles. For each season, you have to stop and answer one trivia question, like this one here. What is not hazy in Australia? Can you take it? God damn it, Google Translate! If you answer correctly, you get to proceed down the river. Answer wrong, and you die.
Because apparently this Godzilla can't breathe fire or swim. Useless Goji.
Oh, there's that hot air balloon I left by the waterfall. He's not going anywhere. Fucking move, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta hit the fire button. There he goes. You fly to an area where all the monsters are cheering and not fighting for whatever reason. Also, why do the monsters who are closer look further away?
Your father pops in from visiting his mistress to tell you you've now earned his respect. Then he presents you with a certificate with your name on it, which you can then print and staple to your college application. Only one thing to do now: burn the whole fucking game down. We got some crazy credits with another hit song. Seriously, where can I buy the soundtrack to this game? And then the CD just says, fuck it, and it drops you back on your desktop. What? I guess it's over.
In the grand scheme of Godzilla things, this game feels like such an oddity.
From the character voices to the weird background tracks, to the fact that in most cases, there could be any characters in this world. It could literally be any other intellectual property.
Also, why is it called Godzilla and Friends? It should be called Baby Godzilla and His Dad's Friends.
I've never heard of this game before I got my hands on it, and even now I can't find a whole lot about it. However, I do know this game is just one in a series. Yeah, there's more out there just like it. This includes a game about learning the Japanese language and a game about how to behave.
And I've recently acquired what appears to be a cooking game.
And these games are all under the brand name Godzilla and Friends. These feel like they could have been classroom video games as opposed to games that kids played at home. Well, I'd love to find out more about this, and I'm gonna try.
But for now, I'm just glad I don't have to watch Godzilla rap anymore.
What? Man, check out my beats!
Well, who the fuck is that guy? Is that a new character? Has he been here the whole time? What the fuck?
Flowers filled with morning dew. Cows in the barn, they all say moo.